What's up, YouTube? Poor Man Podcast back with another video. Today's video is going to be Sugar Daddy kicks Sugar Baby out. Before I get into the video, though, got to do YouTube stuff. The goal is 75,000 subscribers by August. It's a crazy goal. It's a big goal, but it's my goal. All right, the only way I'm going to get to my goal is if you give me the HBO special. Do you know what the HBO special is? That's the Help a Brother Out special. All right, so go on and help a brother out. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. I'm going to give y'all a second to do that. All right, now let's get to the video. Sugar Daddy kicks Sugar Baby out. Let's see what she got to say.
This is why you don't get a sugar daddy, or when you're like younger, you don't mess with like older men who can use their power and wealth to take everything away from you, because all of this, all my furniture, everything I've worked for the past few years, is all getting taken. It's gone now because all because my ex filing those false charges on me. I'm currently facing a felony for something that I didn't do. I had to use all my student loan money to bond myself out of jail for something I didn't do. I had to use all my student loan money to do subpoenas. The little money that I had left, you know what I'm saying? I was able to get myself a U-Haul to get out here, but the U-Haul crashed because I didn't get the reservation correct, because I now have a bond officer who recently broke my wrist arresting me for something I didn't do. Oh, because a sugar daddy's man, I don't want him because he's a cheater and obviously abusive. I almost got hit by a semi today, TikTok, and I was sitting in the middle of the
Some women just don't get it. What like this is the new Sugar Baby, right? Where you think that you can be a sugar baby without giving up any sugar. What if we, I mean, sex workers think that they can be sex workers without giving up any sex nowadays, because you have these videos on YouTube where these highly influential women are talking to regular women and telling them, you could go and start an OnlyFans. You don't even have to show yourself. You could just show your feet, or you could just show yourself in lingerie. But they don't tell you that they had 850,000 subscribers or followers on Instagram before they made their account. They don't tell you that their first month was their most profitable month, until people realize, oh, they're only showing the same stuff they're showing on Instagram, and then they left and took that money and subscribed to other girls because you're not doing anything. They don't tell you that part. They're telling girls, oh, you can be a sugar baby without giving up any sugar. What happened to the decent sugar babies is what I'm saying, right? What happened to the women who knew, right? They knew that to be a sugar baby meant to give up sugar. You got these guys, and these guys are 50 years old, and they understand the only reason I have access to this 20-year-old woman is because I have the money. Now, they want to believe it's because of their humor. They want to believe it's because they're just cool dudes, right? But they deep down, they know that it's because they have the money to access these women. But the women don't understand the only reason they have access to these very rich and successful men is because they have the potential for sex. They don't understand that anymore. They think that these men just want to give them the money without getting anything in return. These are transactional relationships. She didn't get cheated on. She got fired. There's a difference. She didn't get cheated on. She got fired. And a lot of these transactional relationships are innuendo based, right? Like the woman never wants to hear, I just want sex from you. And the man never wants to hear the woman say, I just want money from you. But deep down, you understand this is what it's about. Similar to when you go out and you flirt, right? Good flirting is innuendo. You don't ever tell the woman, hey, I just want to have sex with you. And she doesn't go, oh, I just want attention from you. You play this little game of give and take until somebody gets the result they want. Or both people get the results that they want. But nowadays, it's so, like, there are so many women that live in this, like, thing where they think that They think that they can get everything that they want without having to sacrifice anything. To the point where sex workers are not even willing to give up the sex. Let's continue the video.
Arizona desert on the highway, a dangerous highway with semis. I literally, semi was 20 feet from hitting me. The car blew up, and I'm sitting there, and I had no reception. I was able to text or call, but they were not answering their phones, the emergency assistance. So I called him, and he told me to call him if I was still there in an hour, and he wouldn't go to the link to get the report. to the U-Haul roadside assistance to come get me. So I had to call the cops and highway patrol that came and got me. But this is why you don't fuck with an older man, because now I had everything going for me. I worked myself for years from being a stripper to an exotic dancer. An exotic dancer, stripper to a pre-med student. And I have a 3.7 GPA on Jesus, and but he's filing a felony on me now, so I don't even know if I'll get a student aid anymore, but I'll be accepted into the colleges that I worked so hard to get into for years. I can't keep any of this stuff that I have for years, and I'm currently facing felonies. And he has paid lawyers while I'm 24, so I'm just a college student, and I don't have any. So this is what happens when you fuck with the sugar daddy. So just know that people, they only tell you about the good stuff. I got lip injections, yeah, but is it worth how much I lost?
Is it worth how much you lost? Exactly. And this is the stuff that I'm talking about, right? When I'm talking about, I don't have a problem with women that want to do OnlyFans or want to do sex. Like, do whatever you want to do. Right, but this is why I'm happy Kevin Samuels had that viral moment where more people understood this concept. If you're going to live, or if you're going to be a part of an industry that's doing an industry that has a fast turnover, understand that it's not going to last long, right? And I've seen these women before. All right, I'm gonna just be. I've seen these women before. When I was in college, I know plenty of girls that were strippers. I ain't gonna say I know plenty. I know about 3 or 4, right? That ain't plenty. But I know women that were strippers that understood that they could manipulate and exploit certain men, and they would do so. They understood that they could exploit them sexually, and they would do so, right? They could use their sexuality, the fact that they're a woman, to get certain things from men, and they would do that. But what would happen is that lifestyle, to live it, they became something different. Right, so it started off, I'm just doing this to pay off my college tuition, this and that. Turns out you make a little bit more money than you will make when you graduate with the degree. And because humans like the path of least resistance, their new career becomes being the stripper. Problem is this: they're getting lip injections. They're trying to get their butt done. These are all expensive things. They're trying to go out and get the newest car. They're trying to go out and get the newest bag, to keep up with this whole fallacy, to keep up with the look, right? Not only that, but to do their job, they have to be on some kind of drugs, because they can't live with themselves. They don't like what they have to do, but they're doing it now because they literally have to maintain the life, to maintain the lifestyle that they feel like they deserve. They have to do these things now. So to go to your job, if you have to take alcohol, if you have to drink to go to your job, if you have to be drunk to go to your job, if you have to be on cocaine to go to your job, that probably shouldn't be the thing that you're doing. Apply yourself, Smokey. Apply yourself, Smokey. Right? So you have these women in these very quick careers, not saving any of their money. And then when they're 27 or 28 or 29 and they're all used up, they look around and they have nothing to show for it except for a new drug addiction. Because they can't look at themselves in the mirror. I be trying to tell people it ain't what it looks like. It ain't what it seems on when you look at the videos and you see people smiling on it. It's not the same thing. It's not real. People don't get it. These people are morally bankrupt. And the thing is, when you go against your moral code, when you go against your own intrinsic values, you begin to look at yourself as lesser than. And so then you compromise even more. So you start off as a stripper and you go, okay, it's a small compromise. I'm uncomfortable with it. I may have to get drunk to go to the job, but I'll do it. And next thing you know, you selling yourself. Now, it doesn't happen all the time. There are a very small minority of women where they go on and they understand it's a business. They put their money away. They go and pay off their student loans. They become doctors or psychologists or teachers or whatever people want to do. But it's a small minority, and the dream is sold to such a majority of women that it's ridiculous. And people just fall into these little traps, and they go on and they exploit these things, and they forget that now you're 29 with no applicable skills. Nobody's going to hire you because the only job experience you have is being a stripper. So you definitely have to do it now. It's just that your price has gone down. You have to be a stripper now. That's the only thing you got. It beats the $7.50 that you're going to get at McDonald's, or the what $15 minimum wage. It beats the $15 an hour you're going to get at McDonald's. So you keep trying to go after this lifestyle, and it spirals, and it gets worse and worse and worse. And that's how it happens to a lot of people. The girls that I'm talking about, I still got them as Facebook friends, Instagram. It ain't looking too good for them. Till next time.